Welcome to the Royal Road School of Carmelite Prayer. We are currently studying an article entitled Teresian Prayer, written by Carmelite friars in 2011, that was published in the Carmel Clarion. The last time we met, we spoke about Teresa's method of prayer. And today we're going to listen to Teresa talk to us about her viewpoint on prayer. So, from her personal prayer experience, Teresa set out her teaching. Prayer is an intimate exchange, sharing between friends. It means taking time frequently to be alone with Him who we know loves us. Leaving aside the enormous biblical resonances in this definition and the revolution which it entails in the history of spirituality, we wish now to call attention solely to something which is obvious apart from this. It is this: the entire emphasis in the Teresian concept of prayer is on the persons who hear and now live engrossed in one another in a friendly way. The definition shows that to pray is to reach out to the person with one's entire person, welcoming and giving, listening and speaking, in other words, intimate sharing. When in the way, the direct question is asked, what is mental prayer? Teresa does not take the definition given in the Life, but revealingly at the end of the chapter, she says, "This is mental prayer. To understand these truths, a careful reading of the chapter shows us that these truths are not an abstraction. They are the truths about God and the human person, about the who of God and the who of the human person. It is a discovery leading to an existential encounter to conform my way of life to His." Teresa wants all the attention of the one praying focused on the divine person, looking at the person. "I'm not asking you," she says, "to do anything more than look at Him. With the intellect quiet, look at Christ who is looking at us." What is said or how it is said is really not important. What matters is being with Him, the action of being present. We said attention to the person with a very Teresian shading, paying attention to God's love for us. It forms part of Teresa's definition, who we know loves us. Carefully, Teresa notes that the first lesson of Christ, the master of prayer, is the love He has for us. In the first word of the Our Father, you will understand immediately the love that God has for you. To know one is loved is the starting point for a loving response. Love begets love. Therefore, it is always necessary to look at the love that God has for us, to do that which best stirs you to love, Teresa tells us. Amen. So we have just begun looking at the viewpoint, Teresa's viewpoint on prayer, and we will continue in our next meeting. May God bless you and yours. Amen.